Hi everybody, this is Cindy from Ideas Times 2. Welcome back to our channel. Today I have a quick flip through for you of a project I just finished and I will be putting in our Etsy shop. And it's a little different than anything I've done before, and so I wanted to share it with you today. And well, I shouldn't say it's different from what I've done before. It's just different that I've put these two things together and kind of a little package deal. So what I have is this cute journal. It's small, well, it's thin, pages are big, and yeah, the pages are pretty big. The book measures 10.5 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. The spine is just a half inch, I believe, 3/4 of an inch. So it's narrow, very narrow, but the spine was so cute. Oh, the cover is adorable, isn't it? It's a newly published book, but it's a replica of a Betty Crocker, not even just cookbook, but entertaining book from 1959, as you can see from the cover. And here's the spine. Betty Crocker's Entertaining with Betty. I just thought that was adorable, and there's the back. And the book itself is full. The original cookbook is full of tips and hints on how to entertain and parties and invitations and RSVPing from a 1959 perspective. So it's a little out of touch. The food and recipes are let's just call them vintage, very interesting. And I fell in love with the book when I came across it, and it was inexpensive, so I bought it, and I've made it into this journal. So you can see I have this kind of oversized tassel on the side, but I've just attached it with a bulldog clip so you can take it off. But it's bright and colorful with lots of cotton and different fibers and laces, and I'll put that off to the side. And the book is 2 signatures and was bound with a hidden spine. The end papers here are original in the book, and I thought they were too cute. I had to try to save them. So it's same in the back. And the 2 signatures are pretty full of papers for journaling and all sorts of different ephemera. But the journal is naked. I've not done any embellishing. And, I thought if somebody wanted to use this for a cookbook or for writing, saving grandma's green bean casserole recipe or holiday memories, that I wanted to leave it as blank as possible. And so the pages, as you can see, are, this is a page from the original cookbook. And I think they're just fantastic, these images. And the colors are very mid-century and just way too cute. When is the telephone best for invitations? And now I think, people text each other, and, we do e-invitations, and so the book is a little outdated for the 21st century. The pages are white. I didn't coffee stain or tea stain anything, and they're 60-pound acid-free paper. And I've also put different kinds of papers in here, like this tracing paper. Here's some cardstock, a kitchen-themed cardstock, and here's a recipe, some pictures from a cookbook of lasagna and chocolate meringue torta, some graph paper, a page from the cookbook. Here's a recipe for herb loaf, and an invoice and doily, and some more book pages. And here, this one is actual vintage, but Betty Crocker cookbook page. The other ones are replicas, that one's real. So here's some more, here's a policy envelope and some more graph paper and book pages. I just love these old pages. Some more pictures. Berry basket cake, which looks delicious. And tossed green salad. And so that's the first signature. And the second signature is very similar. So here's some pages from the reproduction cookbook. White paper, graph paper, pictures from the cookbook. Elegant sandwich loaf. I read it looks kind of pretty. I read the recipe on it though. I don't think I would enjoy this one at all. A vintage cookbook page. Some more kitchen themed cardstock. And lots of places to write. The paper is nice and big for writing recipes and for embellishing. Some graph paper and a nice big envelope there in the middle. Lots of fun papers in here. So that's it for the journal, just the two signatures, but there are about 160 pages, with fronts and backs in those two signatures, so lots of places to write. You can see there's a headband, and I left a little fringe on the fabric I used in the binding, just for some interest on there. Not that you really need it when you have this, humongous tassel. So besides the journal and the tassel, I've made this small ephemera folder, and the paper, you can see it's sunny side up eggs. I thought that was really sweet. And if you want to know which came first, the chicken or the eggs, in this ephemera folder, it's the eggs because the chickens are on the inside. So you can see I've filled the pockets with ephemera. There are recipe cards that are lightly embellished, and some pockets you could glue in. In this first pocket, this nice big pocket here has some belly bands and some journaling cards. On the inside there are some tags that are embellished, and their book page, all of the text is from the cookbook. And this envelope has some more ephemera, the cutouts from the paper pack, and just some little odds and ends that I've put together in there. Oops, can't quite see what I'm doing. Weird angle. Over here, there's some more journaling cards. A tiny little tag I've tucked in there, and some tickets in various colors for embellishing. Pop that in there. And the last pocket has these large cards that are lightly embellished, and these are pages from the cookbook, and then this one is from the paper pack. I thought those were fun. These are Project Life cards that I embellished there. So this listing will be for the journal, the ephemera pack, and that giant tassel to go with it. So this was a fun little project. I just loved, I love the cover. Love, love, love this cover. And this will be available in our Etsy shop. So check it out. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick flip through. And I hope you liked it. And give me a thumbs up, write a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We are trying to reach a new goal of 2,200 subscribers. We're getting close. And we'll be having a giveaway soon. So please subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic night. And I will see you probably tomorrow or Saturday for another tutorial. Bye-bye.